Everyone, Martin here again from FU Fishing and More. Back up the Courts River here again this morning. Same tide as last fortnight ago when I was up here, and it was very quiet. So I thought I'd come back up and just check out and see if they were back or what's going on. I don't expect a big catch today. I'm not out for a big catch. I'm just out to catch a feed, like always. And then I'm happy. I've got a lot of jellyfish in the water. I've never seen so many jellyfish as what's in the water here today for a long time, which hopefully is a good sign. I've always found where there's plenty of jellyfish, there's normally plenty of crabs and fish, but anyhow, we'll see how it goes. I'd like to thank you all for subscribing, those that have subscribed, and if you haven't, please do, and hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, and leave a comment by all means. I enjoy reading your comments, and it inspires me to do more. And just let me know why you fish in the comment section. I fish for relaxation and a feed. I fish old style. I fish with alvies, and the rod for those new to the channel, the rods are built off a Snyder Glass 108 blank by an old mate of mine. They're a custom made rod by him, and I reckon they're one of the best for what I do. I'm not saying they're for everyone, but for what I do, chasing whiting, etc., and bream, mainly table fish, flathead, they're brilliant. Seat beside me and take you along for the ride. See how we go today. And just in the comments, if you'd like to see more of these type of videos, or you'd like to see different videos, other type, or whatever you want to see, just drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what you'd like seeing, and we'll see what we can do. I'm pretty restricted in what I can do now, like everyone else my age. Old age is starting to catch up with me. I can't do the kilometres walking land-based like I used to, which I love doing. But if worst comes to worst, I'm going to use the boat to get up there and still fish my favourite spots. And yeah, and as I said before, there's only a very small window too this morning. We've got a southeaster that's going to blow, so. And it's the top of the tide, which I don't like fishing up here, but anyhow, we're fishing and that's the main thing. And we'll see how we go. I started off up on top of the sandbank, but I can't lose a bathe here, and the jellyfish are thick, they keep hitting the line, you don't know whether you're getting a bite or what, so I'm going to move over to the side a little bit. Tide could still be running a little bit. Oh, no, missed him too. Well, that was encouraging to see. I was just about to shift. Might give it one more cast here and see what happens. I decided to do a shift and tail one line behind. I don't know whether I got a jellyfish or a fish. I think it's a fish. Oh yeah, staying down like a whiting too. Nah, it's a bream. Is it? Or the trevally? Ah, a little grunter. There, he's right on the legal mark. I'll keep him because he's hooked down the stomach and he's bleeding from the gills a bit, so not a good sign. Just for those that was asking in the comments, there's a few people been asking comments what type of reels and that I use. They're all my reels are LV 500s. On some of the other surf rods from when I used to do a lot of beach fishing and that, I've got 600s and what have you. I started off with a little 3.5 inch LV and the old Rangoon cane rod, but always 99% of my fishing's done with 6 pound Snyder line or wasabi, which I've been using, which is quite successful, and fluorocarbon trace, and of course the wide gap number 4 hooks just on a swivel at a 6 foot, or about 600 trace, smallest swivel you can get away with. And yeah, for those that haven't, I done a trip last week. We done a trip with the wife up to the dam fishing freshwater, which was a quite a pleasant change. I haven't fished freshwater for a long time. We had a great day. There's a previous video to this. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look by all means. We're catching quite a few bass. Had a good day. Boat traffic up here this morning. That wind's swung around to the southeast already, so let's see what's happened, see if there's any fish here. The fish have been fairly quiet everywhere lately, but yeah, they were down here last time. The whiting, the bream and grunter were good down here last time, but the whiting, they were hard to find. Looks like it's going to be another one of those days. It's an identical day, so the weather's been all over the place too. We've been hot 1 minute and then cools right down again. Maybe when it settles right into summer, they'll come on like they should. Remains to be seen. Or we might have to start looking further afield, go back down to some of my old haunts down Donnybrook way. They tell me up the top end of the Caloundra Passage has been fishing reasonably well. Picked up one out here on in this gutter up against the sandbank. Yeah, it's very quiet, but I'm hoping that'll change as the tide turns. Only a little bream. Never any, no, not a little tarwine. Never any shortage of those. Which, if you didn't have those, you wouldn't have a healthy system, I suppose. Come on. Using the yabbies as always. Back when we used to fish on the reef and all that, we used to use other baits, but now it's just yabbies. Worms work. Actually, down the river here, they don't work as well as yabbies. For some reason, I don't know. It's probably for yabbies, their main food here. All these sandbanks around here, you get a clear day. You can see they've all got yabby banks on them. They didn't used to years ago when the grandfather and I used to fish down here. There was only one yabby bank, and that was the one down near the mouth that used to hold yabbies. That feels like a better fish. I think it's either a bream or a grunter. Legal bream. That looks like it'll be the same as what it was the other day, bream and grunter, mainly. Yep. The whiting down here loved that run in. I've never done a whole lot of good down here on a run out tide. Or at the top of the tide, they normally go off. Whether they go up into the mangroves to feed, which is what I think they do. But, Well, all the abbies are soft-shelled at the moment too. That's all beside the shell that shed their shells. I always thought they done it on the full moon, but they obviously, because it's hadn't been just recently, I think it's new moon. Getting on towards that. Definitely on a dying moon. So, but if there's anyone out there that got any idea what time of whether the moon's related to it or not, drop us a comment and let me know, because I'm always curious. Never too old to learn. Always learning, I find, with fishing. And over the years, I've enjoyed teaching a lot of people. Where I get a lot of my enjoyment out of fishing is teaching people. If I can pass on some of my knowledge, all well and good. Another one here, I'd say it's a bream. Normally up towards the top of the tide here, bream or grunter are your main fish. You do pull the odd whiting still. But I'd say this could be, at the moment, no, don't tell me we've got target species. Nah, just a little bream. But it's still catching a fish. This is a reasonable fish. I'll look at it. I'll say it's a grunter by the way he bit, but I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's a nice whiting, but I don't think so. Round off the rock. No, nods are bloody. Oh, my favourite fish I love. Wouldn't be a day's fishing without catching a pony fish. This will be a bream or a grunter the way he picked it up. I've got a double hook up too now. People ask me why I fish 3 rods. It's my way of relaxation. While I'm fishing 3 rods, you don't get a chance to think about anything else that's going on in the world. And relaxation is the reason why I fish nice bream. Keeps the mind squared away where it should be. And if this one's still on, we'll see. Oh yeah. Now that tide turns, they seem to come on the bite here. Starting to get a bit of a run in it now. So this is just another bream. No, it's not. This is our target species. You beauty. Not a bad one either. Oh, beautiful first whiting. Take a few more of those if we can find them. If nothing else, we've got a nice feed of fish, which is what I set out to do today. I wasn't out to break any records or anything like that, just catch a nice meal. They bite too sometimes. Don't tell the wife. I tell her they don't bite. Only a little bream, I think. Nothing big, that's for sure. That might be a whiting. Yep. Target species. Not bad fish either. That was, that's why I hooked down the gut. Well, he didn't have much different fight in him. Gets down in that bloody gullet there, and it takes some getting out. Right in that tough part of the gullet down in there. Real hard, and the hook just does not like coming out of there. Well, that was worth a shift. I just moved down about a casting length where we were a minute ago. Paid off. They're not here like they should be for this time of year, that's for sure. With all the development, or like I say, the weather or what. If anyone's got any suggestions or ideas, all means share them with me or with people. They actually drive you mad trying to work out a pattern to them. That's probably what keeps me trying. Wouldn't bite properly either. Pickety, pickety, pickety. I thought it was a jellyfish because they're a real bloody nuisance at the moment. Those jellies, I haven't seen them this thick for ages. Little tail line. That's illegal too, I think. It would be. Boy, biting real finicky. They can be a little bit funny when it comes to biting. Yeah, he's the eagle. People ask me, especially the most, why do I spend so much time making videos? I only started about 4 months ago, and for a start, the number of people that watched them, and that, I thank you all for doing that. And it's been pretty impressive, the amount of views and subscribers in that such a short period of time. But I do it. I used to be a workaholic, and due to forced retirement, all of a sudden I found myself with nothing to do. And I love me fishing, and I love sharing it with people. I have even taught kids. I was licensed to teach kids to fish and everything in the past. And I just love sharing my knowledge in general and seeing the look on people's face when they catch their first fish and that. But I'll go away from the story. The reason I do it is wholly and solely, I've got to have a goal in my life, and otherwise I go stagnant. And I found myself a lot of time on my hands getting bored, so I decided to make videos and become a YouTuber. I'm not out to make a fortune or anything like that out of it. I'm just out to share knowledge and enjoy what I do. This is more than likely just a little bream. I don't hook around the fin, I'd say, by the way he's pulling. Going right around the side there for some reason. Now, all of a sudden he's growing up a bit. It's a brimmer or grunter? Nice brimmer, I think. Yeah, just an ordinary bream. Nice one. Got some weight in him. Good bream. bream. Looks like a legal one, but he's a nice bream. Hook down the stomach in here. Another little. I don't know whether I said it or not, but I'm back down Baker's Flats up here, Nickelbush River. It's one of my go-to spots, but as I said this morning, they said that wind was going to get up early, so I thought I'd just slip down here close for a couple of hours. He's well and truly legal. So this is another bream, by the way it bit. Not coming to the top like a bream, but oh, now he is. Nothing like legal fish. Oh, hooked down the bloody stomach. Well and truly 27, but he's bleeding, so he's definitely going in the esky. I know a lot of people turn their nose up at bream. Yeah, yuck, rubbish fish, garbage fish, but I love fishing. I love all fish. I love eating fish and cooking fish, and experimenting different ways. And nothing on that one. Jellyfish, but normally you can find a way to cook fish, different fish. You can't cook all fish the same, in other words. Cook them, work out ways to do them, different ways to do them, which I do, and you can just about cook any fish, and it's very presentable. There is the odd exception. But, if you'd like to see some more of the ways I cook me fish and that, just drop us a comment, and I'll do a few more videos on the end of the fishing videos of cooking as well. I've just moved up to this deeper hole here in the mouth of King Johnny Creek, because it normally fishes all right in a run out. But, I think we've got a brother here. I bet it's good bream. Good trevally. Not a bad fish. Pretty fish. I've never seen one like that before. I've got a nice feed of fish there. All I need for a feed, so I'm going to start working my way back before this wind gets up. I may stop on the way back. If I do, I'll turn the camera back on. If not, I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. So I just stop here halfway back, have a bit of a fish. Did all right here the other day on some nice bream. That's a legal bream. My old mates love bream. Checking just to make sure do the right thing. Well, truly. Double hook up here on good fish. I don't know whether this one could be a stingray. I've just got a shocking line burn from it, from the dry line from the wind. This other one, he's persistent. I don't know what he is either. This one's under or over. Right through my finger that fast. It's the worst line burn I've had for a while. I think this could be a ray. By the feels of it. Not a bloody big hunk of jellyfish. There's got to be a fish in there somewhere. Jellyfish don't swim like that. This one's still on here. Pretty sure this is a stingray. There's in trouble. Big shovel nose. £6 line. These big tides, fairly big tides at the moment too, and the tide's running pretty strong. Makes it a bit hard to tell, especially when it's full of jellyfish. They hit your line so hard. One before there, the line actually come up to the surface when I struck it where I thought it was a fish. I nearly wore it. Bad memories of things like that though. If I can find the photo, I'll show you what happens when a sinker comes back and hits you right in the noggin. Just moved over a little bit further. Now working my way down along this bank back towards the ramp. There's this is another bream, I'd say. Wants to go a bit of a turn on now. Oh, he's not a bad bream. Bad bream. Talking to the mate the other day about the lack of whiting, and he had a theory. Got a theory that reckons after a storm, you won't. Whiting don't like to bite the next day. Well, the last 2 times I've been down here, but they've been hard to find. We've had bad storms the night before. Last night there was a real bad electrical storm. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Who knows? But the aim of the game is to just keep trying. They'll be back eventually. They definitely are late this year down here, whether it's water quality or just the season, who knows? They seem to run and you have a good season, then you have a bad season. This season started out like it's going to be a bloody pearler, and then it's just died since we had that bit of a cold snap. Whether they've gone into a false winter, I don't know. I kept the barrel off that shovel-nosed shark, or ray. They're actually a ray, and I'll show you how to make poor man's lobster out of it. My grandfather showed me, and it's beautiful. I'm going to call it quits now. This wind's getting up, going to be a nuisance. I might have a little bit more of a fish here yet, but it's too annoying in the camera, so I'm going to switch the camera off now. And thank you all again for watching. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, if you'd like to do so, go right ahead, make a comment if you want to. It all helps and all tells me what you want and that you're enjoying what I'm doing.